Whew. Now I think I made this public, correct? Oh yeah, of course. There's always like a split second where I'm like, did I make this stream public? It takes a second for people to get there. Oh my gosh. I had somewhere to hold this phone. I get sick of holding it. I get sick of having something in my hands all the time. I get sick of always clutching a device, a phone, a camera, something, always something. Look at that, 2 hands to myself. How's everyone doing? Wow. I go to theme parks all the time. I go to events all the time. And holy crikey, it was so busy here tonight. There were so many people. I just didn't want to drive. I just wanted to sit here for a little bit before I leave. I can't believe. Usually my anxiety doesn't get triggered to this level with crowds, but tonight I was in full let me out of here mode. Oh my goodness. Oh, golly gee. It's not even cold. It's 42 degrees. It feels great. So, Rob Irma says, Magic Kingdom was so packed last night, people were getting trapped on Main Street. Well, I mean, that's just a Tuesday at the Magic Kingdom. But, man, Christmas is crazy. It's a Saturday. I guess it's the Saturday before Christmas, isn't it? No, I'm at, watch the video tomorrow. Okay, yeah, someone called it. I'm at the Cincinnati Zoo. I just did a video here today, and it was nice, but man, it started getting so crowded. So crowded. I'm in crowds all the time. I mean, I don't like crowds, but I'm in crowds all the time. Something about this crowd. Oh my gosh, it got me. It got me. So, like, I just don't want to drive right now. I'm okay to drive. I just don't want to. I just want to sit here and chill for a minute. I figure I'd chill with you guys. You could talk me down off the roof here. Oh my gosh. Ryan says during 2025 recap that I was listed as his top channel. Well, thank you, Ryan. You know, if I'm anyone's top channel, that's an honor. It's an absolute honor. There is 8 billion channels you could be watching on YouTube, and it makes me feel great that people would be watching mine. What was I thinking tonight? Of course, it's a Saturday before Christmas. Families are all together. They want to go to the zoo and stand and block the aisleways and let their kids crawl over the decorations. And whew, when I got here, there was like no one here. It was great. I'm actually kind of like a covert expert on like figuring out when to go places when they're not going to be busy. I failed today. Nothing happened. The loss in Tony. I just got stressed about being in a crowd, a very, very crowded crowd. Beth Pepoy, thank you for the super chat. It is greatly appreciated. Someone asking how to check. YouTube came out with like it's kind of like the Spotify thing where it shows your favorite, but it shows like what channels you watched. What's your favorite channels? You know, what type of channels you like. My number one channel was Wrestling with Regret. The Day Off, thank you for the super chat. Come collab with me in Ohio's Amish country. I thought Amish people didn't like being filmed. I see the Amish people ride the Amtrak trains, but you know, I take special care. Take special care not to film them because I think it's like, I don't know. I'm talking out my rear here, but I thought they didn't like. I thought they did not like to be photographed. Like it's like part of their religion. William B says, can 2026 be your only trains year? No, you gotta keep the variety here on the channel. Variety is the spice of life, and variety keeps this channel alive. People love the train stuff, though. People love the trains. Your water park? That's not happening. Oh. Did I watch Cena's last match? Yeah. I didn't hate it as much as the crowd did. I'm taking your photo booths, although it'll be tricky to keep track of all the photos. Jennifer Thrasher, thank you for the super chat. Must have been an insane place. Merry Christmas to you. Well, thank you. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate the super chat. More Cryptid Fest in 2026. I love going to the Cryptid Fests. Mallory McBurn, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to you and Jen. I am your biggest fan. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to those you celebrate. Merry Christmas to those you don't. And merry what you're celebrating to those of you that are celebrating something else. And Merry Christmas if you're not celebrating anything. Just have a good life. Merry life. Merry day, merry month, merry life. How did I like Flight of Fear? Oh, it's rough. Maybe I'm just too old for roller coasters. I waited way too long to get into roller coasters. Paganism. Happy winter solstice. Is winter solstice tomorrow? Shout out to all my Wiccan and pagan viewers. And I know you're out there. Ryan says, what was the bathroom door issue in Amtrak? You just had to shut it really hard. It didn't click unless you slammed it, which I figured out right away, but other people were slower to pick up on. I'm definitely going outside of the country at least once next year. Ridgeway Chainsaw Rendezvous in Philadelphia. Sounds like the sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sounds like a toned down version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm afraid of picking a theme that boxes me in too much. When I picked trains, planes, and automobiles, I pretty much had my year planned out. Like, believe it or not, like, I pretty much had, at the end of 2024, I pretty much had 2025 completely mapped out. I mean, obviously not to the day. I didn't figure everything out. I had, holes in my schedule, but turkey ball from Kings Island. Yeah, it was interesting. The turkey ball. Robert, I've been to Little America Amusement Park. I would definitely go back. Am I going to church on Christmas Eve? No. Will pressed pennies continue in 2026? I'll probably keep collecting pressed pennies until they get rid of them. I know, I've been on the toboggan at Little America. It's terrifying. Heard about the Leaps the Dips lawsuit? No, I have not. What's going on with Leap the Dips? I wish they'd reopen it. I'm not depressed. I'm decompressing, not depressing. Unless I misspelled it. They'll move to press nickels. I don't think I've ever seen a press nickel machine. There's a Canadian press nickel machine. I've seen press dime machines. Maybe nickels are too hard to press. Maybe American nickels are too thick. Hey, why are nickels bigger than dimes if they're worth less money? That never made sense to me. Oh. Well, I go to the Olympics. I don't even know where the Olympics is. Also, I don't care. Possible fan meetup. I don't know. It's so hard to organize. I do, but I just never have like the time to organize anything. I'm never home long enough. Arnold's Park in Iowa. That sounds familiar. I think I have it on my map, but I've not been there. April talked about the Pacific Coast Highway road trip. That was a lot of fun. Oh man, 2024, as far as my channel is concerned, I think it's one of the years I'm most proud of. I think I did my best work in 2025. Did I say 2024? 2025 is what I'm talking about. Stooge Jimmy, thank you for the incredibly generous $50 super chat. Thank you, Stooge Jimmy. He says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and Jen. I wish you two the absolute best, from your fan, Jimmy from Virginia. Thank you so much, Jimmy. It is greatly appreciated. And thank you for helping keep this train on the track, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Wildlife Park in Maine. Novus now. Boo freaking who. Go away if you don't like it. Michael Byrne, thank you for the super chat. Did the new Wicked movie do well in throwing in the Wizard of Oz characters in the movie? What do you think of it? Michael Byrne, thank you for the super chat. My opinion, I think in my personal taste, I wish they would have showed the characters more. I understand that they're doing what the Broadway show did. I think that the Broadway show did what they did because of the limitations of Broadway. I think that they stuck to those limitations. When you're making a movie, you don't have those limitations. So I think they should have just gone for it, had Dorothy, showed more. I think they could have made a third movie, honestly, with taking more time to actually show the events of Wizard of Oz. That's my opinion. Some people probably disagree. Lee House, thank you for the super chat. Will you ever do a year of Sally Dark rides? Every year is a year for Sally Dark rides. I will ride any dark ride whenever. Like, I don't care. Like, people are disappointed in me. By all means, please stop watching. Please unsubscribe, block me, claw your eyes out with a fork, whatever it takes, so you don't have to watch my horrible, horrible, offensive videos. Tiff Wise, thank you for the super chat. Silver Springs, Florida. I love Silver Springs. Why don't they do the possum hiss anymore? I don't know. Sometimes stuff just fades away. Robert says 70s dark rides are the best. They're awesome. Dark rides are the best. Old school dark rides are awesome. They're not taking care of leaps and dips, and they want to sell and move it. Yeah, I would think they should move it. Like, I hate that it would have to be moved from its original location, but they're not taking care of it. It's not a good place for it. Send it to Knoebels. This is just me spitballing. I don't know anything if Knoebels wants it or not. Send Leap the Dips to Knoebels. I'm sure they would take it. They would find room. Leaps the Dips to Knoebels. Leaps the Dips to Knoebels. Leap the Dips to Knoebels. See, I don't know anything about what's going on, but I'm just irresponsibly starting stuff here. Lost and Tony. No, it's actually a misconception. Dorothy has appeared in a lot of media. The blue dress is described in the book. It's there. They've used the blue dress in other stuff. They've had Dorothy and other stuff. Dorothy's in Return to Oz. That's based on the books. You can have Dorothy. You just might have to change some things up. They showed the dress. They showed the dress in the movie. Only thing they didn't show was her face. Literally, like, the things they showed in the movies are like the things that are questionable. Like, they showed her dark hair. Like, they showed her dark hair, which is based off Judy Garland. They could have just changed her appearance. You can have Dorothy. She's public domain. I could write a story about Dorothy. I could change the name of this channel to Dorothy. In fact, from now on, this channel is called The Wizard of Oz, and I'm called Dorothy. EHFR said it was distracting how much they put into it. Yes, exactly. It's distracting. It just sounds too freaking... It's just too freaking cute. Leap the Dips to Knoebels. Leap the dips to Knobles. What is coming 2026 on your channel? Does anyone watch The Wiz? There's some good stuff in The Wiz. I love the design, like everything, the way things are designed. But man, why are the songs so long? They're singing songs are like 20 minutes long. I swear. Why are the songs so long? Can they even move a coaster like that? They've moved coasters before. Travel with Carmen says, Knobles save the Phoenix. True. And the indoor mine coaster, the Golden Nugget from Wildwood is what you're referring to. Saving Leap the Dips is totally doable. Leap the Dips to Knobles. Leap the Dips to Knobles. Oh. Ease on down the road. I forget the song. There's like this part where like Richard Pryor's the wizard and he makes them all sing about like different colors. He's like, now we're gonna sing about red, and like they sing like a whole song about like every color. What's the next day? The next video for tomorrow is when I deconstruct Leap the Dips, put it in the back of my car, and take it to Knobles. Leap the Dips to Knobles. What's happening with Ghost Town Maggie Valley? I don't even know if it's worth. Diana Ross was 50 in the movie. Yeah, she was like, it was like middle-aged Dorothy. I'm talking. Someone was talking about Leap the Dips, the world's oldest roller coaster. Apparently, they people want them to move it because the park that they're in, Lakemont Park, doesn't take care of it. They didn't open it up, and the kids at the concession stand don't know how to make change. And so I'm thinking, well, where should they move it to? They should move to Knobles, because Knobles is the best when it comes to preserving old rides. And it's in the same state, so it's not even that far. It's like a few hours down the road. Diana Ross was 33 at the time. I mean, in all fairness, like, I guess Dorothy just keeps aging up because, yeah, she's supposed to be like a little girl. Like, Judy Garland was way too old for that role. Like, why is she so tall? She acts like a little kid, but she's like 6 feet tall. So Ryan, yeah, I needed money to make a press penny at Leap the Dips. So I go there and I'm like, yeah, I got some cash here, and I'd like to get change to use the press penny machine that you, the park, own. I can't open the register. I can't make change. I'm like, you can't make change? No. Okay. How about this? How about I buy something with my cash? I'll buy a drink, a bottle of water, and from that change, you give me enough quarters and pennies so that I can make the press penny. And the kid said, I'll need to talk to my manager first. And then they sat there, the two of them. It took two people to make change so that I could have enough quarters and pennies out of my own change to get a press penny. I don't complain about much. But it made me sad. I really miss the days, and I sound like an old man. AI, no AI, no AI on YouTube, no AI on Disney Plus. Boo! AI sucks. Customer service is dead and gone. COVID definitely put a bullet in its head. Michelle, oh my gosh, those knee pads, the City Museum saved my life. Ryan, I'm not 100% against using AI for things, for assisting, for helping. I think there's some things that it could be very good at assisting with, but I don't like art that is generated by AI. I don't like music that is generated by AI. I think it's gross. It literally makes me nauseous. Like I want to puke. I want to puke when I see it. Listen, I have no artistic talent at all. I can't draw. I can't create, digital images. It would be like in my best interest to embrace AI and use it. I'm not going to. I can't. It's just, it's so soulless. Puts artists out of work. Tucson Collectible says, I'm an artist and it's the greatest thing ever. I don't know you, but I know some artists who think it's great to print out a bunch of freaking t-shirts with AI slop on it, call themselves an artist, and make money. I'm not saying you're doing that, but that's what a lot of so-called artists are doing. Yeah, and generative AI art is just stolen. It's just taken. Listen, I'm not debating this. I hate it. Like, if anyone else likes it, you're free to like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I think it should be regulated by law. I think it's gone too far without being regulated. It's just been like stealing images and learning off stolen images with impunity. Yeah, that's why that's why you have these like AI things that are so playful and fun. Oh, You know, I can make SpongeBob rap, or I can make a cat. You know, I can make a cat play guitar. It's all fun, but it's just they're just getting you comfortable with this so that you can be literally so you can be replaced. It doesn't help anyone but the very richest people, and they've sold it. They've sold it as a toy, and you've invited it into your home like a gremlin, and now it's going to expand, and it's going to eat your family. Well, now I'm depressed because we're talking about AI. Yeah, let's talk about something else. Now I'm depressed. My hat's over here, over there somewhere. What's my opinion on Trump making marijuana Schedule 3? What schedule was it before? I forget. It's been 10 years. It's been longer than, how long since I quit my job? It's been 2018. It's been 8 years since I quit my job, so I don't know I forgot everything I learned about scheduling drugs. It was Schedule 1? That can't be right. Was it? Maybe. I mean, I don't think it should. I don't. I mean, whatever. I did make it legal. I don't care. I don't use it, but I think people should be able to use it if they want to. I'm probably never going to go full on camping. Oh. Am I nervous about the Epstein files being released? Psh, I'm not on them. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about the Epstein files. I'm gonna take a river cruise. I'd love to take a river cruise. I'd love to go down the Mississippi River. It's definitely something I'd love to have an opportunity to do. How many press pennies? I don't know. I have press pennies everywhere. I have plastic bags full of press pennies everywhere. I don't know. I open up bags or bags of press pennies. Sometimes I look in the bags of press pennies and there's smaller bags that also contain press pennies inside of them. Ever been to the Tampa Zoo? No. Those zoos in Florida, it's just brutal, like brutally hot. I'm not very crafty or handy. I don't have any like thoughts that I'm gonna like turn these press pennies into some great art project. It's just a collection. I'm just gonna have them in a big pile. Oh my gosh. Donate to a museum. I wouldn't have them anymore. Yes, I've spent several $1,000s getting press pennies for years. Let me just hand them over to someone else who doesn't want them. Oh my gosh. I'm having a hard time. My glasses, I don't know. I need better glasses, maybe. Lee Howe, thank you for the super chat. Will you ever do a Sally Dark Ride year? No, I will not do a Sally Dark Ride year. I do Sally Dark Rides all the time. If I see a Sally Dark Ride, I'll ride it. Johnny85 says, I hate this YouTube chat. You hate the chat. Why are you here? I never do anything I hate. If I'm somewhere and I hate it, I leave. Thought about going full beard? No, I'll never have a beard. I hate beards. I hate the way beards feel. Have I ever been in a fist fight? I mean, yeah, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, back when you had to stand up for yourself. You get bullied in school. The only way to actually do something about it is to learn how to stick up for yourself. Hopefully, I hope things aren't that way anymore. I hope they're not. Oh, no worries, Johnny85. No worries at all. What hotel was that with the mermaids? Oh, that was that Montana. The Sip and Dip. Yeah. Would I rather eat a Pop-Tart or Bugles? I was in a store and I looked and saw how many carbs were in a Pop-Tart, and I've not eaten a Pop-Tart ever since, and it's been years. I am not a grandfather. Someone's making the chat mad, but I haven't even noticed them. Darren Coleman says, have you ever considered doing product endorsements or having sponsors? I've had sponsors before. I talked about this last live stream. I just made the decision right now. This isn't a forever decision, but right now, I want to do my own thing. I don't want to have to answer to anyone. I don't want to have to like film things that other people want me to film or film things in a way that other people ask me to. I just want to be in control of my channel and what's out there. And I'm willing, right now at this point in my career, I'm willing to leave money on the table because some things are more important than money. Full autonomy. That's what I mean, Ryan. Why am I decompressing? Did something bad happen? I was at an event and it just got really crowded. And I'm in crowds all the time, but this was just a lot. I don't know. Maybe some other factors at play, and I just like went into kind of a panic because it was just too many people. And yeah, look behind me. That is kind of creepy. That's just some guy, but it does look kind of creepy. No, not at Kings Island. I went to the Cincinnati Zoo tonight, and it's the Saturday before Christmas, and there's just a lot of people and just a lot of large groups and a lot of unruly children, and oh my gosh, it was getting to be a little much. You know, I always have problems with my anxiety. Like, my anxiety never goes away. It's just controlled. But, Jennifer Thrasher, thank you for the super chat. Autonomy is priceless. It really is. It really is. Thoughts on what happened to Rob Reiner and his wife? Just absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I can't think of anything worse that could happen to somebody. I've been to Mexico. I have videos in Mexico. have been to Pez in Connecticut. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff that I haven't done. Do you go to concerts? I don't really like concerts. Have I ever been to Kennywood Park? I've been to Kennywood many, many times. We looked into the Indianapolis Speedway Museum. Is that at the Indy 500 track? Do I take pictures with and interact with fans? Yeah, I'm always willing to take a picture. I was at Louisville Mega Cavern last year. I am bummed I missed out on Mothman Festival. Lighthouses, East and West Coast. I did some lighthouses. I went all the way up Pacific Coast, all the way down the Atlantic Coast. I think I showed a fair smattering of lighthouses. I didn't show every single one. So I've talked about videos. My plan is to visit England and possibly France this upcoming year. Am I planning on visiting the State Fair exhibit at the Smithsonian American Art Museum? What do they have? Is it art? How optimistic are you that Nate Land will actually get built in Tennessee? I've never heard of Nate Land. Man, I'm tired. My hotel's not that far away. State Fair art, including a butter cow. Oh man, I might have to look that up. Well, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna try to drive back to my hotel. I'm trying to decide if I need food. I ate a little bit earlier. Nate Lynn is a proposed theme park from Nate Bargates. Who's Nate Bargates? never heard of any of this. He's a comedian. I've never heard of him. I mean, it's always fun to have more theme parks. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by. And until next time. This one's... Whoop! Don't want to miss the super chat here. Ghosto Fatamo, thank you so much for the super chat. It is greatly appreciated. And thank you everyone else who dropped a super chat. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, this one's in the bag.